Namaste, Namaskara. Hi. We're going to do a few short classes, not big chaturanga classes, just a few breathing, pranayama, and stretching classes that maybe we can all do during this scary and difficult time for so many of us. So let's not talk about that. Let's say it's March and it's almost spring. A lot of us are in our homes, so we've created this mock home studio to work from and to hopefully get some yoga videos out. I'm not quite good yet with the live online stuff. So if you'll bear with me, let's take maybe just a few videos at first, and then hopefully we'll have this rearing to go over the next week. So sending everybody blessings, your families, blessings, whatever country you're in at this time. I think we're all on the same planet, the same globe, so let's share some love and let's take a moment to relax and try to center. So for anyone that hasn't done yoga or meditation or pranayama, it doesn't matter. We're just going to kind of chill together for maybe 10-15 minutes. And sorry, I just washed my hair. And then hopefully feel a little bit better, a little bit more grounded, and come to the realization that we have the power to do anything. So if you'll kindly join me in whatever position is most comfortable for you. Any seated position on a chair is terrific. If you're a little chilly where you are, maybe place a blanket. You can see today I'm in longer sleeves here in Canada. It's not quite spring yet. So let's take a few moments and breathe. So in yogic breathing, we breathe through our nose. If you'll inhale very deeply through your nose. And try exhaling, maybe for the first time, through your nose. Cool. And as you're inhaling, feel like fresh new oxygen and new energy is coming in. And it's gently dancing all around every cell, the trillions of cells in your body temple. And then as you exhale again through your nose, try to exhale and release the breath almost like it's a different color. Let it release anything that's no longer so comfortable. Close your eyes. Inhale when you're ready. Just slowly through your nose and exhale very deeply through your nose. And try to bring your mind's attention to your breathing. And that'll gently coax your mind away from everywhere else and here to where your body and your spirit are in the present. Feel the light come in and exhale, let go. And that means emotions, feelings, that kind of stuff especially, breathe that out. Inhale health and love. And exhale. Release any fear, any negative energy, let it go. And for the next few minutes, let's just try and stay with breathing through our nose. If it's not available, breathe through your mouth. And we'll stretch our body a little and do a little more breathing techniques, some counting breath and some spinal bending breath that might make us feel good as well. So if you'd like to, you can bend your head, bring your chin into the center of your collarbones. I'm sitting up straight, I've earthed my sit bones into the floor, and I'm just dropping my chin into my collarbones. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to slide my head from side to side, over to the right and to the left, at whatever pace I feel comfortable. And what you want to do when you're sliding, if you can, is you don't need to drop back. That's a little intense on your neck. So just stretch your neck from side to side, breathing through your nose. Do it slowly. This is more about relaxing today, not about doing intense asana and postures. Perfect. Then come back to center. Take your hands from your knees and interlace them around the back of your head. And then let your elbows now fall like a saddle on a horse. Just very slowly start to lean a little bit forward. If you're comfortable, you can go all the way down with your elbows onto the ground and even bring your hands out onto the ground and walk them away for you. Now you might want to open your legs a little bit. See what feels right. Press your chest down, feel the stretch. Again, some of us may feel this in our lower back a little more, depending on where your tightness is. And I should have said this earlier, if you have any injuries or anything doesn't feel right, please stop immediately. May feel this in our lower back a little more, depending on where your tightness is. And I should have said this earlier, if you have any injuries or anything doesn't feel right, please stop immediately. What we're going to do is, I'm going to mirror, so I'm going to go over here. Let's go to your right and stretch. And try to keep both palms down, press your buttocks down, and breathe. Maybe just 2 deep breaths here with deep, long exhalations through the nose. And then very slowly we'll walk our hands over to your left now. Feel that stretch down your side. This should open up your rib cage a little bit and help with deeper breathing and slower breathing. Not just in yoga practice, but in life. There you go, another breath. And then we bring it back to center. And this time, let's bring our arms up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up toward the sky. And relax your shoulders, just let them come up naturally. Push your fingers though, if you will, as if you're pressing them onto the ceiling. And stretch your fingers. We want to stretch all the connective muscles and tissue in our body. And open and refresh our entire nervous system. Let's go to the right. Inhale. And gently lean over to your right side. Bring your right hand down on the ground if you can. And stretch all the way over. So this is the left hand over your ear. Try not to let it fall forward. Just reach it over your ear and stretch. Take a few deep breaths. If it's too much, come up at any time. Good. Inhale, come up through your nose and exhale. Let's take it over to the left. Perfect. And again, if it's too much, just drop your hand. The stretch is up your side. You want to feel like you're not leaning. You want to feel like you're working laterally, sideways, maybe against the wall. You can gaze up if you'd like. Look for a focal point, a drishti point. Then come up. Do some circles. If you're on a chair, sit in the chair comfortably. Keep your feet grounded. Maybe cross your legs the other way if they're crossed. Go this way. We'll do that for a moment. And move some of those clouds away from your mind. Push some of that energy that's no longer serving us away. Good. Interlace your fingers. Place those hands now behind your head and pull your elbows back. Let's bring our focus back to our breath. Inhale through your nose. There we go. Don't let your mind stray. Bring it to your prana. Prana means life force, energy, if you will. Breathe it in. Perfect. Feel this across the top of your shoulders and feel them getting a little lighter. Now place your hands on your shoulders. Keep breathing slowly. Let's do maybe 5 circles forward and try to bring your elbows a little closer each time. Good. Push all that stuffology off your shoulders. And then let's go 5 times backward. Ooh. Breathe. If you have a shoulder injury and this is causing any discomfort, stop, please, right away. Okay. Great. Now, let's take a moment and bring our arms out at shoulder height. Inhale, raise your palms up. Exhale, bring your palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, slowly down. 3 more. Inhale up. You can look gently up. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Now on this one, inhale out. And this time, exhale to shoulder height. Inhale. And exhale, round your back now. Bring your palms together on the exhalation. Inhale, open your palms. Stretch your back. Then exhale, round your back. Good. Inhale, open up, arms back. That's it. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Big opening of the heart. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Nice. And exhale. Good. Take a moment and shake that out of your arms. And then release your legs when you're ready. Let them come out. And maybe just move them from side to side. We call this windshield washing. You can place your knees up and move your knees from side to side to open your hips a little bit. And we'll start with the first pose. If you're sitting on a chair, you can do this 1 leg at a time. We're just going to do 2 or 3 poses to open the hips. The hips really affect the parasympathetic nervous system and they relax us. So we're going to do just a couple of hip openers. We've done some side stretches. Our shoulders feel a little lighter. Stay with your breath. Try to keep your mind here. And if you can, bring both your heels in towards your perineum, to your center. And you see I'm wiggling from one buttocks cheek to the other. Just gently do that and even move the buttocks out of the way and pull your heels as close as you can comfortably. If that's not comfortable, I'm very lucky, I'm at my own little yoga studio with blocks, but if you don't have blocks, any kind of blanket will work under your knees if you need to support them. And you can also sit on a bit of a blanket. That's going to loosen your hips and give you a little bit more comfort as well. So whatever's your comfort zone, remember yoga's different for all of us and movement is different. It just move and breathe. That's all I got to do. Okay, so holding your feet however comfortably you'd like, whether you open them like a book, crack, crack, crunch, or whether you just hold on to them gently, or whether you place your hands on the ground. We're leaning forward and we're trying to bend from the hip joint. Breathe. So we're not diving into a swimming pool. From the side, this is called the bound ankle pose, Baddha Konasana. It doesn't look like this, all rounded, like I'm diving. And I'm sitting up straight and I'm holding my feet as I push forward through my pubic girdle, through this area, and keep my shoulders relaxed. And then I breathe. And maybe I take my hands down, but I don't dive into the pool. Perfect. Keep breathing. Take a few more breaths. Good. Inhale and exhale through your nose and try to focus on your breath. Excellent. Then leave your right leg in, keep it a little closer, and stretch out your left leg. Good. If you're on the chair, just bring your heel in and extend your left leg out. We'll do some chair yoga this week. Inhale, raise your arms up, and exhale, slowly lean over. If you feel any pain in your lower back, stop. And if you need to use that blanket again to prop underneath your knee, because you've got really tight hamstrings because you're so athletic, then you may need to do that. It's not about finding discomfort. It's about moving through that tightness, not pain, just breathing through and trying to go a little deeper with each breath, with each time we do this. This is head to knee pose. Janu Shirsasana. Janu, knee, Shirsa, head, asana, pose. Janu Shirsasana. Breathe. On the exhalation, take it a little further. Those that are advanced can reach for their feet. And those that are staying just a little more gentle in the practice, especially if you've got an injury in your lower back. Perfect. Let's switch sides. So extend your right leg, if you will, please, out. And then bring your left heel in toward your perineum. Perfect. Again, I'm going to move the glute muscles, my buttocks open so that I'm resting on my sit bones. Inhale, take my arms up. This is going to expand my rib cage. And then I'll gently exhale over to my left side now, which is much tighter. After an accident at the end of the year, really damaged, actually I'm talking, this is my right side. Right side, this is so Tania, the left and the right side. So it's the actual right side where I really hurt my hip and shoulder and damaged some ribs. So again, taking it easy, not pushing too far, letting my body heal over the past few months, and taking the practice lower and trying not to let the ego push you into things. Breathe, inhale, and that was the right side, and exhale, bring it down. Excellent. Take the legs, even them out, give them a little shake. So this pose is sometimes done on our backs, laying down. You can do that if you like, but because we've got maybe some people in chairs as well, I'm going to turn to the side and we can do it sitting with our feet hip width apart. So again, if you were on your back, you could do it the same exact thing. We're going to take the right heel, cross it over the left knee. But as you can see, it's not banging down on my knee, it's below my kneecap. And I'm going to take my right hand and just place it beside my hips, my left as well, and then push forward a little. I'm going to feel an immediate stretch in the outside muscles and ligaments of my right hip. If I want to extend it, I could take my right hand and slide it through the hole here and try to interlace it with my left hand, and then push myself a little closer. So from the front, I look like this, or like this. Breathing through my nose. This is almost like a style of pigeon. A lot of people call these threading the needles and so on, but it's very similar to any of the Kapottasana poses, the pigeon poses for opening the hip. Breathe, another 2 breaths here, so about 5 on each side. Or in full pose. A little more advanced, bringing the foot in toward you. Perfect, then we'll switch sides. You can drop and again, windshield washer, extend. Fold your knees, and then please bring your left foot gently over your right knee. You're sitting on the chair, same thing, just your right leg will be on the, or the foot will be on the floor. You can stay here, place your hands behind you, support you, maybe push you up a little further. Shoulders relaxed, breathe. I'm feeling this very deeply through my left hip. Again, my practice is almost brand new with 3 months off, so it's been a great experience to almost start over and experience a lot of things that I hadn't as a teacher for a long time. A lot of humility. Breathe. This isn't easy to do, so just go at your own pace. Listen to your body. Every time you move, you're doing something great. You're creating new cellular tissue, health, wellness. Cool. And then we'll breathe. This time, bring your legs out in front of you. And earth your sit bones into the floor. Raise your arms up as you inhale. We're going to just gently reach down to our thighs. Notice how I didn't dive into the pool again, so I'm not doing this. I'm just bending from my hips, trying to wiggle my chest toward my thighs, and immediately I'm feeling a stretch all the way down the back of my hamstrings and my knees, and that's all I need in this west side body stretch. Remember, the west of your body is the back of your body, where the sun sets. And the front of your body is the east of your body, where the sun rises. And that comes a lot in asana and pranayama practice. We inhale a lot in as we go up into poses like cobra with back bends, and we exhale as we come forward into uttanasana, or forward fold. So as you come a little deeper, exhale into Paschimottanasana, Paschimo, west, Purva, east, into Uttanasana, or forward fold. So as you come a little deeper, exhale into Paschimottanasana, Paschimo, west, Purva, east. And then we're going to inhale, raise our arms up. This one's just going to be our heavy duty one. Hands can come behind you, and this time lift your hips and stretch the whole east side of your body now. So first the west, now the east. And if that's a little bit too much, please don't hesitate to bend your knees and come up like this. Pitch, stretch across the shoulders. Perfect. So if you need a blanket, please get a blanket. Just a little bit of breathing. We'll do a little bit of counting breath now, sama breath, equal breath, or sama pranayama. If you need a blanket, get a blanket. If you need to prop something under your neck for support, we're going to lay down in shavasana. So if you need a pillow, take a pillow. None of this pressure to be or do anything because someone else is, or because it seems like it's right, but it's not right for you. So you might want to blanket up like this. It's super comfy. Lay on your back if that's available. Palms are open, and we're going into Shavasana. Shavasana, where we're going to go into deep relaxation. And we'll start with a little breathing, and then we'll go into the relaxation guided. If you need to put something underneath your knees, some people feel a lot of lower back pain laying on their back. Can I bend my knees? Of course you can. You do whatever you need to do. If you need to come up and sit, if that's more comfortable, or move on onto your side. Always come into relaxation pose, relaxed. So once you've found a comfy spot, we're going to close our eyes. You know what we're going to throw in, if everyone's okay with this? And some of us are sitting in a chair. You can relax in the chair and stay seated and do a little twist. I really want to get that chair yoga out tomorrow. But if you want to just do a little twist, take your right knee into your chest with your left hand and guide it over toward the floor. But try not to let your right shoulder come off the ground. And then we'll turn and look at our fingers on our right hand. So from this way, it looks a little bit like this. Knee comes into the chest, stretch out. Try to keep this right shoulder down and twist your back. 2 or 3 breaths here. Remember, we're breathing through the nose. I'm turning to look at my right hand, twisting my neck a little bit as well. You can switch sides, hug your right knee in, and gentle switch, so bring the left knee into your chest. Take it, pull it across your body, and then down it goes like this, and left arm out, shoulder height. But again, you want to try and keep the left shoulder on the ground, right shoulder on the ground, and whichever way you're moving, just try to protect. There we go. Your shoulders and your spine. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Perfect. Hug both your knees into your chest. Happy baby, if anyone like it, where you reach for your heels, the arches of your feet. You're going to have a little squeeze into your hips. Perfect. Now get cozy. Please place your blankets over you, lay on your back, and we'll begin Shavasana. Let your breath come a little deeper through your nose. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. You'll feel your chest and your tummy expand as you're lying down. Or if you're sitting in a chair, just close your eyes and enjoy. And then you'll feel a pause, or what we call a retaining of the breath, for a count of 4. And then you'll exhale the breath for a count of 4. It's a triangle breath, up, down, across. Inhale, retain, exhale. We'll do that 3 or 4 times, and then we'll completely relax. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale very deeply through your nose. And we'll begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, retain. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2, 3, 4, retain. 2, 3, Relax your hips. Relax your buttocks. Feel your lower back relax. And feel the lower organs glowing with vitality, new life force. Relax your center. Relax your sides. Feel the relaxation move into your chest. Feel each of your ribs relax. Feel your whole chest light up. And feel that light and relaxation sweep underneath you. Feel your upper back relax. And exhaling slightly deeper breaths out. Stay completely relaxed with your eyes closed. But gently coax your mind back to your breath. Bring your mind back to your body. Deepen your breath. And when you're ready, move your body slightly. Maybe just your fingers or your toes. Or maybe you'll move your head from side to side. And start to come back. And those that feel they need to have a stretch. And stretch. If you're laying down, stretch to the ends of your mat. If you're sitting, stretch up to the sky. Laying down, curl onto your right side into a fetal warm position. And if you're sitting, relax and seated. Breathe. Take your time to come up from your mat and off your side to a seated pose. Try to keep your eyes relaxed and continue breathing through your nose. If you have time, take 5 more minutes and sit here in silence. Try meditation. Take the pressure off. Move your body. If thoughts come in, it's okay. Just gently coax your mind back here to the present, to your breath. And those that are ready, when you're ready, you can bring your hands together at your heart center. Hi. And let's wish each other namaste. We are one. Om. Thanks for hanging. Maybe see you tomorrow. From my house to yours. Namaste. Stay well.